Welcome. Today's just going to be a short, easy practice with some of my favorites to kind of feel good in your body. It'll be focused mainly in mid, back, and hips. You may want a couple of blocks or something similar, and maybe something to pad it for the knees. We'll be on our knees a little bit. Other than that, go ahead and grab your things and your mat, and let's get down into our hands and knees to get started. So you want your hands directly under your shoulders, spread the fingers wide, and try to put as much weight into the fingertips as you can. If this bothers the wrists, feel free to come up onto fists. Sometimes that works for people. Otherwise, try to keep the hands spread and weight into the fingertips. Knees are directly below hips. You can have the toes tucked or you can have the feet flat. Either way. As you inhale, you're just going to let your belly drop down towards the mat as you look up and stick your tailbone up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, you're going to reverse everything, drop your head, let it be heavy, pull the hips underneath you, push the mat away, and round your mid back up towards the ceiling. We're going to do that about 9 more times, just getting the breath and the movement linked. So inhale, looking up. Exhale, rounding everything, pressing the mat away. Inhale, looking up, sticking the tailbone up. Exhale, round and press everything away. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, round. Last few at your own pace. Just focusing on getting as much movement throughout the entire spine and matching it with your breath. Okay, come back to your neutral spine, so just level with the ground. And we're going to start with our right side. We're going to do one called thread the needle. This one, you're going to take your right hand up towards the ceiling as you look at it and rotate. And then take it underneath your left armpit and kind of reach under and up towards the ceiling as you exhale. So inhale, looking up and out and reaching. Exhale, reaching under and up. Inhale, up and out. Exhale, under and up. Try to keep your hips in one spot. You might have noticed mine shifted. Exhale, down and under. One more. Inhale, up and out. And then on this last one, as we exhale and reach under, maybe bend your left elbow and let you at the side of your right cheek here come down to the mat as you really reach that right arm underneath the left armpit. And your hand can stay on the mat, elbow bent. You can press into the mat to get a little bit more of a twist. If you can't breathe, you've gone too far, and you can just come back out of it. Just a couple breaths here. Okay, go ahead and press into your left hand and come back to your starting point, and we'll go right into the left side. So left arm up and out as you inhale, and then as you exhale, reach it under and up. Inhale up and out. Exhale under and up. Inhale up and out. Exhale under and up. Last one here. Inhale up and out. Exhale, reach it all the way through as you bend your right elbow and let your left cheek come down to the mat. Few breaths here. You can press into the mat with your right hand to rotate even more. Make sure your hips aren't shifting to one side or the other and they're pretty neutral. Okay, from there we're going to come back to our starting position. And we're just going to bring our left foot where our left hand was, so we're in this low lunge position. This is the moment where you might want a couple of blocks or something similar. Just have them on either side of your left foot. And we're going to start by, I'm going to do mine on the higher portion. You can do it on whatever level you have at home, whatever level on your blocks, or just something comparable at home. As you inhale, you're going to reach your chest through and look up. And then as you exhale, you're going to straighten that front leg, keeping the back relatively straight. Dip your head down. Inhale, looking up, shifting your hips a little bit forward. Exhale, straightening the front leg, looking down. Inhale, looking up, shifting the hips forward. Exhale, straighten that front leg and bend forward. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, shift your weight back. Inhale, come forward into a low lunge position. You can come off your blocks so you're upright. And as we inhale, you're going to sweep your arms up and above, out and up. And then as you exhale, you're going to take your right arm forward, left arm back. Try to keep the hips where they are. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, raise the arms up back to center. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Last one, inhale back to center. Exhale, twisting, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, come back to center. And we're going to come to a high lunge position. So you can use your blocks to do this. Tuck your toes and lift that back knee up. And then now we're in our high lunge position. You can adjust the width of your feet. You don't want them too narrow or it'll be hard on your balance. So keep them at least about hip distance apart. And then you want the hips to stay facing forward. Make sure you're not twisted at all as best you can. You'll be up on those back toes. Weight is mostly in the heel of your front foot, but also into the ball of the feet a little bit. And from here, we're going to do the same thing that we just did in our low lunge position. So you're going to inhale, bringing the arms out and up. Exhale, bring that right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right arm forward, left back. Two more. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale up. Right arm forward, left arm back. Good. Inhale, back to center. Bring your arms back, shift your weight forward, lean forward, kind of kick off your back toes, and come to a standing position at the top of your mat. From here, we're going to do some roll-ups and forward folds, help really release the back of the legs and the back. So take a big, nice deep inhale as you bring your arms out and up. As you exhale, bend at the hips, bend at the knees as much as you need, and fold forward, keeping the back relatively straight. And then at the very last moment, you can let your back round and drape over your legs. Let the head be heavy. Maybe shake it no. Yes. Couple deep breaths here. And then on your next inhale, slowly roll up, keeping your arms and your head heavy. Thinking about rolling up one vertebra at a time. And when you get to the top, bring those arms up and out, looking up. Bring the palms together and down through center. Let's do that 3 more times. So inhale up. Exhale, forward fold, keeping the back relatively straight. Bend the knees as much as you need. Let the head be heavy at that last point. Take one breath here. And then as you inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. At the top, bring your hands up and out. Exhale, hands through center. Bend at the knees, forward fold once again. Last one. Inhale as you roll up. Hands meet at the top of your head, down through center. Good. Now from there, we're just going to take a step back with our left leg, so our opposite one that we did last time. Bring your hands down to your blocks and go ahead and lower that left leg down to the mat. And we're going to start over with our low lunges on this side. So as you inhale, you're going to look up, shift your hips forward for a stretch in the front of that left thigh. And then exhale, straighten that front leg and bend forward, keeping the back relatively straight. You can leave the toes down or you can pop up onto your heel, either way. Inhale, shifting forward, looking up. Exhale, shifting back. 2 more at your own pace. Okay, as you inhale to the top here, you're going to come up off your blocks and we'll just be in our regular low lunge here, sitting upright. And then from there, you're going to inhale, bring your arms out and around. And then you're going to exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. 2 more here at your own pace. Okay, come back to center on your last one. Bring your hands to your blocks. Tuck your back toes, lift that back knee up, and come up to your high lunge position. Take a moment to adjust your stance or anything that needs to be adjusted to make you feel steady. You have your back toes tucked, and you're on the heel and ball of the foot of your front foot. Hips are facing forward. And remember doing the same thing. So inhale, bring the arms out and up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Making sure those hips stay facing forward. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. 2 more at your own pace. Good. Come back to center, hands above head. Bring them down through center, down towards the sides of your body. Shift your weight forward onto that right leg, and then just come to a standing position at the top of your mat. Take a moment as you stand here. Make sure the knees are soft. See how you feel in your hips and your back. Maybe better, maybe worse, maybe no change at all. From here, we're going to make our way down to the mat to close with a few stretches laying down. So as you inhale, bring your arms up and around, looking up. Exhale, come down through center. You can either widen your feet and come down into a squat, get rid of your blocks there if they're in your way, or you can just simply come down onto your knees, either way. But we're going to be coming onto our back, so whatever way you can safely get down onto your back. Once you're on your mat and you're laying down on your back, take a quick moment to just bring your feet as wide as your mat and let the knees kind of fall in towards each other. A nice little rest position. Now from there, open the knees and then let them both fall to the left side. Starting to slow down your breathing. Bring the knees back up and go straight into the right side. Bring the knees back up. Bring your feet in line with your hips. And then start to pull your belly button up towards your nose so that your hips kind of tilt and you flatten your back in against the mat just a little bit. And then from there, press into your feet, raise the hips up towards the ceiling for a bridge. You can have the hands down or on your stomach, or if you want to challenge yourself a little bit, you can cross them across your chest or even have them up here, either way. Focus on pressing down into the feet and squeezing the glutes to raise the hips up towards the ceiling. If your back starts to bother you, just don't go quite as high and keep a little bit of that pelvic tilt so that your tush is kind of tucked underneath you just a little bit. Okay, from there, slowly lower down. And then take your left ankle over your right knee. Put your right hand on your left, on the outside of your left knee, and then let both knees fall to the right for a twist. And then you can let that left hand reach up and out kind of at a diagonal. You might get some pops in the back. Usually feels pretty good. Okay, from there, you can untwist and then bring your knees back to center, and we'll go straight into the other side. So you're going to take your right ankle over your left knee, left hand on the right outside of right knee, and then let them both fall to the left. Nice deep breaths here. And crossing your legs and bringing them back to center. Go ahead and hug both knees in towards your chest. You can grab around the shins or around the thighs, either way. And just take a little moment to deepen your breath, slow your breath down, see how your body's feeling. This is one of my favorites because it's like just giving yourself a big hug. We all need more hugs, especially from ourselves. A good pose for digestion as well. Okay, releasing the legs. Let them just splay out. Let the arms splay out. Couple deep breaths here as you let everything that you just took your body through settle in. All the benefits. Maybe take a nice big Superman stretch, reaching the hands and feet away from each other. And then you can roll onto either side, pressing up with your top hand. Come up to seated, and hopefully go about your day feeling a little looser, more connected to your body, and overall, hopefully feeling a little better. All right, thanks for tuning in. Until next time.